October build challenge. I am going to finish this, even though it has taken a little bit of time. It's taken a little bit of extra time due to my computer reset. Today, this is the prompt for the 29th Village Well. And yeah, we're just going to jump right into this. I'm glad I can actually do a voiceover again. So the one thing that I wanted to do was, this is not the village green, so this should really be lots of stone. I kind of wish I'd made it a smaller lot, but and this is definitely going to be a place where people congregate and hang out. So I do want there to be some restrooms, some gongs, gongs. But they're not going to be anything fancy or elaborate whatsoever. Mostly I just want buildings as like window dressing. Because this lot would be pretty boring if we just had a well in the middle of it. Which actually I want the well. Why did I get the flame down first? Okay, so that's 7. I want like a pavilion style sort of well. Where are the wells? Should be a fancier well? Or should we? I think that kind of well is what we'll go with. Okay. Now I need to pick out a. Actually, I like that one. Boom, done, just like that. These need to be stone. These are like stone pillars, essentially. I'm gonna let these be a little bit more decorative than I ordinarily would allow for kind of a peasant-y area. More just because I want it to be pretty. But I'm only this part of it, like maybe this is a leftover ruin or temple or something like that they just repurposed into a well. Especially if it was something that existed before, I think Arndt would take great pleasure in making it a place where the peasants congregated, like maybe this was a noble house or something. And it got torn down. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. This was a former noble house. It was torn down during the war, or burned down, something. And so there was very little left of it. And Arndt has turned it into a village well for the poor Sims. Go. Maybe like one nice one and one not so nice one. Balls. Did I get that right? Yes. Okay. Actually, we want no. I just want it centered. Oh, we can't. Oh no! Alright, plan B. Make this smaller. It has to be centered, it will absolutely drive me bonkers. Give me just a moment. I'm cat sitting, which I have mentioned in a couple videos since I'm doing all this out of order right now. And his owner is gonna pick him up tonight, so I just wanted to make sure that I had him ready. He is uber cute, but it's time to return him. My big fat cat is so sick of there being 2 obnoxious animals rather than 1. I'm wondering, like, at the Village Well, if there should be almost like a common house. I want this area to feel filled up, essentially. I hate having lots. I mean, if it was a small lot, it would be okay, but the fact that this is a very large lot, it would really bother me if it was just empty. Can I put a ceiling on that, or is it going to be hateful? I can put the ceiling I want on that. Heck yes. So the bottom will be, actually let's do, does that look weird? I think it looks weird. Oh, but I kind of like it. I like the idea that more of the house survived. And it's just this now. I don't know whose house it would have been, but we'll pretend we had other nobles. Because I don't really want it to be any of the nobles that I play. What about that? Is that weird? I think it's probably a little weird, but I like it. It's a bit weird. Okay, we'll go with that. Let's poke some holes in it now. Oh no. Ha. I love these, by the way. So nice. So freaking useful. Yes. And then floating. Come on now. I mean, I guess it could be. Alright, this is all torn to bits. I like it. And then there's gonna be a bit of like a common house here, where people can come and just chill. Because again, I want this to be a place that the poor Sims can hang out in. What if we did hold the phone? Here. That's kind of cool. It's very open. You can put just like some benches and things like that in there. I think. What do we do in the center? Look okay? Yes. Okay, so we got 2 gongs, we got this area here. Put some more benches in. Very benchy area. But it's meant to be a place where people can talk, people can congregate. I like the idea of putting a barbecue here too. Or maybe an open spit. Here we are. Okay, instead of benches, we'll put some seating. And yeah, and people just come here, they hang out, they spend time together. Just because they're peasants doesn't mean they have to have like a horrible, awful life, you know? Obviously their lives aren't great, but Arndt is very vocal about his opinions on how peasants should and shouldn't be treated. Like, nobody's indentured. I'm not saying that they have amazing, wonderful lives, but they are not owned by anybody else, which is huge for Adiran, specifically. Like, technically, if anything, the crown is responsible for them. But yeah. Okay, I do want to put something fun to do here. I know it's a well, but they can still have fun here, okay? So, like a chess table. Because some of my peasants, honestly, I let the peasants play chess. I was gonna say some, but like, that's a lie. The lie detector determined that as a lie. Because I feel like it's a game and they can be taught a game without reading or writing or anything like that. Okay, are we done? Did I finish a lot in 14 minutes? A decorated lot? That's a scandal. How on earth did I manage that? Alright, so this is our village well, made from the remnants of an old noble house. People can come here, they can hang out, they can chill. It's not the village green. The village green will be much more involved. Obviously it will be green. But yeah, it's just a pretty, fairly basic lot. I'll hide those in there. Actually, should I just delete them? Makes me nervous deleting them. Just don't feel like I should. That's why I put all the barrels in the roof, but we'll delete them. We'll be village. Also, I love seeing it next to all my little peasant, like, apartment-y things. It just makes it feel a little bit more real, and I'm gonna decorate the neighborhood too, I just haven't yet. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked watching me build this, and you think it's an interesting, cool lot. If you don't, you don't, but I certainly like it. If you have any comments, suggestions, thoughts, and opinions, I definitely am here to listen to them because I ain't got no life, as discussed. So yeah, I will see you in the next one.